My wife loves the ocean. She has wanted a beach house while she was in the womb. This is a true story. I can't count the times I've been on trips, business meetings, places near an ocean with her clothes on. She just jumps in. She loves, with exclamation marks, loves the ocean. And so she has always had a heart's desire for a home at the ocean. So I was riding my bike in the basement. I have a bicycle stand down there. I was riding it, and the Lord spoke to me very strongly. He said, send Drenda to Florida tomorrow and have her buy her house this week. I said, really? Okay. So we called a friend that lives down there. Can you drive Drenda around? She looked at about 25 or so houses. She found one she really loved. So I went down. We had a contract on it. Awesome. So after the contract was in place, we're sitting in the living room here in Ohio, and all of a sudden she screams out, that's my house. I know it's your house. You don't understand, she said. 2 years ago, as I was looking at this city, I saw a real estate magazine. This house was for sale in the magazine, and I put my finger on it and said, God, I want that house. But it was a little bit higher than I wanted to spend, and so at the time, it just wasn't really feasible, and so I didn't think much about it. But that's the same house we're in contract on. I said, really? I did some research. I went back. Yes, indeed, the house was listed 2 years ago, but for some reason, the man took it off the market and put it back on the market, thus the urgency of the Holy Spirit saying, send her there this week. And she has that house. Now, while this was going on, Drenda's parents have owned a house in Canada for 32 years. We've been there many times. The ocean's 30 feet from the back deck. It's an amazing place. But they're not wanting to take care of it anymore. And while we were in contract, they said, we want to sell this. In fact, it's been listed, but no one's bought it yet. We'd like to keep it in the family. Would you like to buy it? So we did. So as we closed on both those properties, I had this thought. Wait a minute, Drenda. That is the double portion. How did that happen? I said, Drenda, think about it. You wanted a beach house all your life. Now you have a summer beach house because it's hot in Florida. Canada, it's cool. And you have a winter beach house because it's warm in Florida and cold in Canada. I said, Drenda, how does this stuff happen?